no matter the location. From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider.
Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report, and today's show is presented by Manscaped. News, rumors, you get that. Plus, you're going to be able to get 20% off and free shipping when you go to manscaped.com/Raiders. First thing that we're going to talk about is Tom Flores, and is he making the Hall of Fame? Guess what? I'm giving this one 4 Chucky heads. Believe it, baby. Selected as a finalist for the class of 2021. Flores was recently just interviewed and was asked about his, what he thought about this. Obviously, he's a little bit worried, but anytime you're named as a finalist, I'm going to be very confident, and I'm going to tell you right now, he is going to make it into the Hall of Fame. He needs 80% of the votes. The committee is consisted of 48 people. This will go down on February 6, 2021. If he doesn't make it, y'all can come here and yell at me, but I'm telling you right now, Tom Flores is making it into the Hall of Fame. So, if I don't see a whole bunch of yeses on this video, I'm going to get mad. Just straight up, I'm going to get upset with you. I know I always say, hey, I'm here to be honest. I want you guys to give me your opinion. If you're a Raider fan and you don't type yes, I'm going to be honest, I don't think you're a real Raider fan. So, Y for yes, N for no. I should have just made this Y for yes or Y for yes, because Tom Flores, guess what? He's making it into the Hall of Fame. All right, let's now get into today's rumors. Arden Key, is he impressing at training camp? The first rumor, 4 Chucky heads. Second rumor, also 4 Chucky heads, believe it, baby. And last week I talked a lot about the offseason and how this is prime time hype season, right? You see, this guy's in the best shape of his life. This guy's doing things that I've never seen before. Arden Key, and the reason why I am giving this one 4 Chucky heads, the reports are coming from Victor Ford, but they're also coming out of the mouth of John Gruden. John Gruden has been very, very tough on Arden Key. And when you look at a lot of the other moves that the Raiders have made this offseason, like moving on from P.J. Hall, what does that tell me? If you're not part of Gruden's system, and if you're not doing the things that Rod Marinelli wants, which is giving it your all on every single play, they're going to ship you out. So it's good to see that Arden is finally getting kicked in the butt a little bit in year 3 because he's got a lot of talent around him. And if he wants to get on the field, you need to outplay guys like Max Crosby. You need to outplay a guy like Cleveland Furrow where the team is invested in him. They went out and signed Carl Nassib in free agency. Arden Key is finally starting to put it together, it seems like. But until I see it on a football field, and until I see it in a regular season game, it is a little bit hard for me to believe. So today's show, news, rumors, I'm giving it to you all, and we're doing a live show as well. So if you missed Tuesday's live show, it's because you weren't subscribed. Also, since we hit 50K subscribers, so we're doing some giveaways. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I won't tell Dylan behind the scenes. So hit that sub button to win some free stuff, or if you're just looking for the latest news, rumors, or if you just want to talk Raiders once in a while, hey, I'm here for you. Videos, 100% free. Click that big red button. Let's go to the next story here. Jadeveon Clowney to the Raiders. I have to talk about it. It's all over Twitter. It's all over Instagram, and it's my job. I gave it 2 Chucky heads last week. I'm actually going to drop it down, though, and I'm going to give it only 1 Chucky head. It's a small shred of truth. So there was some recent news that came out about Clowney, which is why I'm bringing it up here. He said that he's not budging on his $17 million a year. Okay, what does that mean? He's still looking for $17 million a year. The Raiders' current cap space is $4.28. Let me just say this. Cap space, if you want a player, you can make it work. Let me just put that flat out, right? I think the analogy I heard is if a girl tells a guy she's just not that interested in him, that's kind of like an NFL team saying, well, we don't have enough cap space. Look what the Chiefs are doing. If you want a player, you can make it happen. So this is what Arden Key had to say about, let's say, 3 weeks, maybe a month ago on signing Clowney. We got everything we need in that defensive line room. We don't need nobody else. We don't need no Jadeveon Clowney. We don't need none of that. Well, you guys can fill in the blank there. Now, Clowney's a good player. There's no doubt about that. And we've talked about him as much as we have for the simple fact that he is very good. However, I don't see John Gruden. I don't see Mike Mayock paying all that extra money. And I can see a whole bunch of people saying, what I want. I see somebody, Nolan, doesn't like my opinion on Clowney. Guess what? If you don't like my opinion, you don't got to watch the video, Nolan. It's all good. So, you're the general manager here, okay? I'm going to make this the pinned comment on today's video. Should the Raiders go out and sign Jadeveon Clowney for $17 million a year, okay? And if you think so, yes, you're going to type S for sign. Or should they pass it, type P for pass. So scroll on down and let me know. Next rumor here on today's show is trading for Yannick Ngakoue. I heard this on Silver and Black today. Heard it on the radio station out there in Vegas. I'm going to give it 0 Chucky heads. Tuck rule, tuck that. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I understand how hard it is to make it in this industry. And, you know, for people that get mad at rumors, well, I'd like to see you try to come up with content every single day. The reason, though, I am going to talk about this, Silver and Black today came out and said that they would give up a first and a third round pick for Yannick Ngakoue. The reason why that's not going to happen is for this reason. If you're going to go out and you're going to get a defensive end, you go out and get Jadeveon Clowney because you're going to pay Clowney, let's just say that $17 million that he wanted, or you're going to go out and get Yannick Ngakoue, pay him $17 million, and then give up a first and, well, a third round pick according to him. So he's a great player. Only 25 years old. Would he make the defense better? Abso-flippin-lutely. However, I am not going to give up a first and a third round pick like Silver and Black today's, said that they would do. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to rely on Gruden. I'm going to rely on Mike Mayock to get, the job done and continue to show that they can find diamonds in the rough. So even though that they said that this is something that they would do, I'm going to respectfully disagree. I'm going to keep our draft picks, and if let's just say we did have to go out and get a defensive end, I would rather have Jadeveon Clowney, not give up any draft capital, instead of giving up draft capital for Yannick Ngakoue. So, a little bit heated. It's all good here. And if you guys are a little bit heated because maybe things in the bedroom aren't going the way you should, guess what? I'm going to help you fix that. Go to manscaped.com/Raiders. We're going to be able to get 20% off and free shipping on the best male grooming products out there. The Lawnmower 3.0. It's rechargeable. You can use it in the shower. I've literally shaven my face on screen before to show you how well it worked. If you don't believe me, you can go find it on my channel. Bottom line is this. If you're looking to stay clean, it's the summertime. Extra hair can make you sweat. You get rid of that nasty gunk. Chicks like when a guy is actually, manscaped, if you will. It's why it's their name. So all I'm trying to do is help out the nation here. And if you guys want to help me out and support my sponsor, I would appreciate that. Juicehead89 says, you got it, Mitch. Just go to manscaped.com/Raiders, 20% off, and get free shipping. So I talked about Jadeveon Clowney. I talked about Yannick Ngakoue. Let's just play the hypothetical game that you have to pick one of the defensive ends. Who would you go for? But remember, would you trade for Yannick, or would you sign Jadeveon Clowney? The Raiders Report is all about actual interaction, and I want your honest opinion. So, are you going to give up a draft capital and pay Yannick Ngakoue $17 million, or are you going to go out and get Jadeveon Clowney for $17 million? As much as I think Yannick is a good player, there's no way I'm trading draft capital when there's a player like Clowney out there at basically the same price. All right, next thing here, Max Crosby and the entire Raiders team loves Rod Marinelli. Probably not too much of a surprise here. I'm going to give this one 4 Chucky heads, believe it, baby. And Max flat out said that him and the entire team, John Gruden included, has loved what Rod has done. So he's really transformed their defensive line. But the one thing that he has that Buckner didn't is, from what I've heard from players personally, is that he commands the locker room and he commands the defensive line group a lot better. Sure, Rod's old-fashioned. That's probably why him and Gruden get along so well. But the fact that Crosby and a bunch of players have really, said that they are playing at their ultimate high because of Marinelli's system, that's a good thing. So here's what Crosby had to say on Rod, and this is a 2-part quote, so bear with me. The number one thing is effort with him. He wants us to sprint to the ball like crazy. So me personally, I've been trying to overemphasize running to the ball, and I know the other guys are too. I'm trying to set that example. Here's the other part of the quote. As far as technique, he wants us getting off the ball and reacting. He doesn't want us thinking too much. He doesn't want us thinking about this and that. He wants us to get off and react, be natural, and be a football player. Make plays, get off the ball, and make decisions from there, which I absolutely love because I think that's really, really smart technique for a bunch of younger players that do have talent. The one knock that I'll always put against Paul Guenther's system, and one knock that a bunch of players have always said, it makes you think too much. So I like Rod Marinelli saying, hey, trust your ability, trust your coaching, go out there and do it. All right, next rumor here is around Marcus Mariota. And is Mariota already injured? I'm going to give this one 3 Chucky heads, and I do think that it's pretty likely. Last week, Mariota was the talk of the town, and I heard guys like Mike Florio, who I think is, absolute weak sauce, say that Mariota is going to take the starting job from Derek Carr. And, well, it's a week later. The hype train has calmed down a little bit, and Mariota just flat out has been struggling. but there is a report that he has already an elbow injury. So this is what Vic Tafur had to say about Marcus Mariota. Mariota looks a little stiff throwing the ball. Gruden mentioned how he was back from an elbow injury, but Mariota doesn't look that comfortable and isn't getting the ball out very smoothly. He has had some nice runs that Gruden got excited for, but the short throws aren't pretty, while the longer throws have been hit and miss. That's not what I like to hear, especially from Mariota. Yes, I think he's got some upside, but at the bottom line, that ain't pretty. If you're trying to become a little bit more pretty, or if your girlfriend, says, hey, your junk doesn't look pretty, I can help you out. Get the perfect package at manscaped.com/Raiders. Get 20% off and get free shipping. What comes in the perfect package? You're going to be able to get the Lawnmower 3.0, which is the best way to, trim up your body. Plus, you get ball toner, which one little spritz of that, you're smelling all nice and cozy. I was just out in Las Vegas, and it's hot as balls out there. I mean, it's just flat out. It is like 115 degrees. I use my ball deodorant every single day. And I'm telling you right now, if you're planning on going to Vegas, you need some ball deodorant because it's gross out there. Go to manscaped.com/Raiders, 20% off and get free shipping. Plus, you also get free boxers and this bag when you buy the perfect package at the links that you see in the comments. It's also in the description. Shout out to Manscaped for helping me not sweat my balls off in Vegas. Last rumor here on today's show, Derek Carr to the Pro Bowl. This one is from CBS, and I'm going to give it 2 Chucky heads. People are talking. The main reason why I'm actually going to give it 2 Chucky heads, and I'm not going to give it 1, is because the Pro Bowl's in Las Vegas, and you could see some travel issues here. You could see some other players maybe not want to travel to Vegas, and they give it to Derek. I think Derek's going to have a very good year. I've come up here and said multiple times that he's going to have potentially his best statistical year because of the pieces around him. However, this is still going to be a run-first team, and I don't anticipate Derek putting up crazy numbers like a Lamar Jackson or crazy numbers like a Patrick Mahomes, who are also in the AFC. And if I'm being 100% honest with you, some of you are going to probably get mad at me for saying this, but then realize, okay, that makes sense. I don't want Derek Carr to make it to the Pro Bowl. You know why? Because if he makes it to the Pro Bowl, that means the Raiders didn't make it to the Super Bowl. So predict how many passing touchdowns will Derek Carr throw in 2020. Let's get some votes in here. We got over 420 people watching this live show. Once we get some of the votes coming in, I'll give you my prediction as well. I see 29. I see a 30. Aaron Watson says 32. Jason Marshall has got a 35. Philip Vargas, 41 touchdowns, a 25 from Coach Raider. My prediction is going to stay the same. I'm going to keep it at 26 passing touchdowns for Derek Carr. All right, before I wrapped up today's news and rumors, we did get a little bit of a news come in. Ken Crawley, he has been released. I said this about 10 days ago that the Raiders are going to move on from him. The reason why Crawley has been released, Rod Smith has been activated from the reserve COVID-19 list. So you can't have 81 guys. That means Crawley, he's got to go. Best of luck to him in the future. But I do know one thing, the Raiders have a lot of confidence in their cornerback room. So Crawley wasn't really anticipated making the team anyway. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads, news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this, I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.